Civil Procedure Code, CPC Part 2. In this part, we'll see Part 4 to 12 and Section 79 to Section 158. Part 4. Suits in particular cases. Suits by or against the government or public officers in their official capacity. Section 79, suits by or against government. 80, notice. 81, exemption from arrest and personal appearance. 82, execution of decree. Suits by aliens and by or against foreign rulers, ambassadors and envoys. Section 83, when aliens may sue. 84, when foreign states may sue. 85, persons specially appointed by government to prosecute or defend on behalf of foreign rulers. Section 86, suits against foreign rulers, ambassadors, and envoys. 87, style of foreign rulers as parties to suits. 87A, definitions of foreign state and rulers. Suits against rulers or former Indian states. 87B, application of Section 85 and 86 to rulers of former Indian state. Interpleader. Section 88, where interpleader suit may be instituted. Part 5, special proceedings. Arbitration. Section 89, settlement of dispute outside the court. Special case. Section 90, power to state case for opinion of court. Public nuisance and other wrongful act affecting the public. Section 91, public nuisances and other wrongful acts affecting the public. 92, public charities. 93, exercise of power of Advocate General outside presidency towns. Part 6, supplemental proceedings. Section 94, supplemental proceedings. 95, compensation for obtaining arrest, attachment, or injunction on insufficient ground. Very important section. Section 95, compensation for obtaining arrest, attachment, or injunction on insufficient grounds. Part 7, appeals. Appeals from original decree. Section 96, appeal from original decree. 97, appeal from final decree where no appeal from preliminary decree. 98, decision where appeal heard by 2 or more judges. 99, no decree to be reserved or modified for error or irregularity not affecting merit or jurisdiction. 99A, no order under Section 47 to be reversed or modified unless a decision of the case is prejudicially affected. Appeals from appellate decrees. Section 100, second appeal. Obviously, second appeal in High Court or in any other court if second appeal is there. So, second appeal, Section 100. Section 100A, no further appeal in certain cases. 101 second appeal on no other grounds. 102 no second appeal in certain cases. 103 power of High Court to determine issue of fact. Appeals from orders. Section 104 orders from which appeal lies. 105 other orders. 106 what courts to hear appeals. What courts to hear appeals. General provision related to appeals. Section 107 powers of appellate court. Section 108 procedure in appeals from appellate decree and orders. Appeals to the Supreme Court. Section 109 when appeal lies to the Supreme Court. 110, 111 and 111A omitted. 112 savings. Part 7. Reference, review and revision. Very important section for appellate practice. Section 113, 113, reference to High Court. 114, review. 115, revision. Part 9, special provision relating to the High Court not being the court of judicial commissioner. Section 116, Part 2 apply only to certain high courts. 117, application of code to high courts. Application of code, this code, CPC to high courts. 118, execution of decree before ascertainment of cost. 119, unauthorized person not to address court. 120, provisions not applicable to High Court in original civil jurisdiction. Part 10, rules. Section 121, effect of rule in first schedule. 122, power of certain high courts to make rules. 123, constitution of rules committed in certain states. 124, committee to report to high courts. 125, power of other high courts to make rules. 126, rules to be subject to approval. 127, publication of rules. 128, master for which rule may provide. 129, power of high courts to make rules as to their original civil jurisdiction. 130, power of other high court to make rules as to matter other than procedure. 131, publication of rules. Part 11, miscellaneous. Section 132, exemption of certain women from personal appearance. 133, exemption of other person. 134, arrest other than in execution of decree. 135, exemption from arrest under civil process. 135A, exemption of member of legislative bodies from arrest and detention under civil process. 136, procedure where person to be arrested or property to be attached in outside district. Section 137, language of subordinate courts. Section 138, power of high courts to require evidence to be recorded in English. Section 139, oath on affidavit by whom to be administered. Section 140, assessor in cases of salvage, etc. Section 141, miscellaneous proceedings. Section 142, orders and notices to be in writing. Section 143, postage. 144, application for restitution. 145, enforcement of liability of surety. 146, proceedings by or against representatives. 147, consent or agreement by person under disability. Section 148, enlargement of time. 148, right to lodge a caveat. 149, power to make up deficiency of court fees. Power to make up deficiency of court fees. 150, transfer of business. 151, saving of inherent power of courts. 152, amendment of judgment, decree or orders. 153, general power to amend. 153A, power to amend decree or order where appeal is summarily dismissed. 153B, place of trial to be deemed to be in open court. Section 154 to 156 repealed. Section 157, continuance of orders under repealed enactment. And section 158, this is last section of CPC, 158, reference to Code of Civil Procedure and other repealed enactment. Friends, this is the part 2 of CPC. In CPC, sections are only 158, but orders are 51. All the orders are given in Schedule 1 of CPC. So Schedule 1, which contain order 1 to 51, are very important. And to cover all orders with detailed sections means for memorization of the contents of that section. In detail section, we will go later on. As per the need and as per the demand of audience, I will prepare that videos also. But we will cover all the orders, that is order 1 to 51, in total 5 parts. So CPC section we covered in 2 parts, but to cover orders, we need 5 parts. So in total 7 part CPC. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram.